Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another indie horror game. This is the demo for Is Guilty, a psychological horror job simulator where we work the night shift at a lonely drive-through coffee stand. But we're not just serving coffee. Oh no, we've been blackmailed into finding a criminal. Someone in this city has committed a crime and they're coming through your drive-through tonight. Using our government-issued database, a police scanner, and our own intuition, we must investigate every customer while maintaining our cover as a barista. You know, when I worked as a barista once at Starbucks, my boss accused me of stealing coffee beans. It's a true story. However, when they looked into the case, they found that there were no grounds to press charges. And on that note, let's begin. Day 1. Oh. What am I... Oh. Welcome to your shift. Use WASD to move around the cafe. Use the mouse to look around, left click on objects to interact with them. So it looks like we can turn on the lights, which is a good thing, because this looks dark as hell. You can use the computer for daily progress and read your emails. Got it. Right. So am I at home here? Well, let's... hang on. It is very, very dark. Let's turn on the lights. Okay. I should probably read my emails first. Alright, we will. Email. We move this out of the way. Boss, welcome to the night shift. Please select an email from your list. Okay, I haven't. I thought I selected it. Welcome to the night shift. Glad to have you with us for the night shift. It's a quiet job, provided you stick to the routine. Why am I hearing rustling behind me? And wolves in the distance, apparently. Take orders at the window. Serve the customers. Don't forget to restock the shelves. Just a small reminder, the neighborhood can get a little unpredictable after dark. We strongly advise keeping the service window locked between orders. We'd hate for you to deal with any unwanted guests inside the booth. You have a job to do. Focus on that and you'll be fine. Okay, and then Robert, whoever Robert is, hey, hope the first shift isn't too boring. I really appreciate you taking this on. I know the hours suck, but having you in my corner makes a huge difference. Try not to drink too much of the coffee yourself, yeah? Talk to you tomorrow, Robert. Is that a friend of ours or something? Unknown. A solution to your problem. I know about Robert. What's happened to Robert? I know about the surgery costs. Working this coffee job will take months to save enough. You don't have months. I can solve your problem in 7 days. I've granted you access to a restricted software suite. You need to download it manually using the link below. The deal, every night, 5 customers will pass through your drive-thru. One of them is a criminal who matches the case file I will send you daily. Your task, use the CCTV to get the customer's license plate, enter the plate into the apps to reveal the driver's identity, civil status, and criminal record, find the one who matches the case file description, report them to me at the end of the shift. Do not ask who I am, just do the work. Alright, well, we're downloading some illegal apps. Hey, why not? And then we've got the first one, Case 101, Pending Vehicle Identification. We have a report of a hit and run involving a pedestrian in the north sector. The vehicle fled the scene immediately. Gossip profile, history of moving violation, speeding, failure to stop, driver likely exhibits impulsive or aggressive behavior, check vehicles for recent front-end damage. Find them. Okay, so we have our list of tasks to do. Got a little notepad there. Unbeatable tic-tac-toe. Well, I've got to have a little gander here. Is it unbeatable? Or am I unbeatable? It's a draw. I've read somewhere, if you start in the middle, is that right? If you start in the middle, you're almost guaranteed a success. No. Okay, we'll get out of here. So we've got the auto trace. That's where we're going to be putting number plate numbers, citizen profiler, and CrimeNet. Okay, so now, I mean, was that blackmail? I don't think that was blackmail. It was just like, look, we've got criminals. Can you help us? I'm like, yeah, all right. Old photo of my brother. Okay, so Robert is obviously my brother, and he needs surgery. Wow, it's very dark. Customers will pull up to the window, listen to their order, and see what they want. Keep an eye on your stock. If a shelf is empty, hold the cardboard box label to refill immediately. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's get some illumination in here. That's better. That's a lot better. Okay. Here we are. So I'm sleeping at the actual place. I'm sleeping at the drive-through place. That seems weird. Talk to the customer and take their order. While they wait, check your computer to see if they match the description of today's suspect. Open the CCTV app to find the customer's license plate. Use that number to search the new apps and determine if they are the suspect. Once you investigated, fill their order. Don't forget to grab the cash. Okay, seems simple enough. Looks like someone's waiting for us. Hello. You don't have to beep. I'm right here. I'm right here. And you can look at me. We can make eye contact here. All right, Sarah. Hi there. Sorry if I seem out of it. I have 50 papers to grade before first period tomorrow. I desperately need this. I'll have 1 coffee and 1 chocolate donut. All right. That looks like a burnt donut, but that's not what I ordered. Okay. We're throwing that in the bin, I guess. Oh, donut. Oh, this has got to be a chocolate. Well, it's a chocolate donut with sprinkles on. Should have been more specific, lady. Sarah, if that is indeed your real name. But I'm guessing we're going to find out. So we've got the coffee here. Coffee cup. We're like a pro now at these type of job simulator games. While that's going on, I will investigate using our new highly adapt. Right, so CCTV, live feed. Oh, we can copy the plate. H32L95. Great. Loves to see it. Like Control V. Yep, that's working. Sarah Jenkins. So now we put in Sarah Jenkins. Teacher, married, kindergarten teacher, liked by the community, always tired. Criminal record, none. So this is not our person, right? And she wasn't aggressive. And here's your coffee. Sorry for the wait. I just had to go check up on you. You know, we're doing background screening checks now at the drive-thrus. Thank you. All right, bye. Didn't even say thanks. As a teacher, I would have thought that he would have thanked me because she's really tired. So we're looking for someone who's done a hit and run, who's aggressive. Is that you? Marcus. She threw my clothes out on the lawn. Can you believe that crazy woman? I know, right? Women be crazy. I'm sleeping in the car tonight, man. It's going to be a really long night. I'll have 1 salt chip and 1 soda. That's 1 salty chip. And while I get your soda pop. Okay, we're going to go check your car. I should probably investigate them before I give them stuff, right? So CCTV. X99. K112. Marcus Vane. Blah, 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 blah. Marcus. In. Oh, unemployed, divorced, frequently seen at local bar. So what was the other one? CrimeNet. So we need to put in... Can I copy this? Case 204. No. I have to put in case. Case 204. Public intoxication, petty theft. Subject became belligerent when approached by officers. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean he's a hit and run guy, and he hasn't been particularly aggressive to us. But he's our main suspect at the moment. I've got my eye on you, Marcus. I'm going to take your money now. Bye-bye. Yeah, maybe I should do the investigations before I actually give them their bits and pieces, because they could just drive off or something, right? Quiet night tonight, like every night. Hi there. Yeah, hi. Look, are we doing this or what? It's you, man. It's so you. I'm in a rush. Family emergency. Or something like that. Okay. I'll have 1 coffee and 1 strawberry donut. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'll get you a strawberry donut, right? I'll give that to you, and I'll get the coffee running while I go to a pee-pee stop. I'm not really going to a pee-pee stop. I'm going to go check this guy out because I think it's him. B44Z01. Okay. B44Z01. David Thorne. Davide. Donny. Known for aggressive sales tactics, neighbors report him speeding often. This is our guy. Case 009. Can I just do the... Yeah. 09. Case 009. Oh, 099. Look at me. There are noises happening behind me, but... Guilty, excessive speeding, failure to yield, illegal lane change. Yes, this is our guy. This is our guy. David Thorne. Alright. Okay, you're the criminal. But, sorry for the wait. Here's your coffee. Thanks. Bye. So we've got 2 more customers. I'm wondering now if the other customers are going to have slightly the same crimes to make it a little bit harder to find out. Hello, sir. Is this one of those pranks? Yeah, I'll be with you in a sec, because no one's driving the car. Is the person in the actual upholstery? I've seen these pranks. Kevin. Whoa, relax. Don't freak out. There's nobody in the driver's seat. It's the new AutoCab Beta. Pretty wild, right? It drives better than my grandma. Does she fuck as good? I'll have 1 ketchup chip, 1 chocolate cookie, and 1 apple juice. Alright, this is the chocolate cookie. You can have that. I'll get you an apple juice. That looks like apple, yep. And before I give you the other chips, I mean... Can't be right, but we'll have a look. 9BE, 40N. Kevin Cole. Got the full name, so we can put in the details. Kevin Cole. Whoop. Koki. Kevin Koki. Software QA. He loves his gadgets. No criminal record yet. We knew it wasn't him anyway. It's David Thorne. And what was the other thing? You want some chips, didn't you? Ketchup chips, were they? There you go. Safe travels. Hope your car doesn't explode on the way home. We've got one more customer. I think we've pretty much got our guy, though. David Thorne. He's aggressive. All that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm liking the mechanic so far. I'll have 1 chocolate donut and 1 coffee and 1 cookie. Okay, 1 chocolate donut. 1 cookie. And while the coffee is a-brewing, I might as well go check. You know? Might as well go check. So, got the CCTV. M3359L. Dr. Aris. Just that? Just Dr. Aris, is it? Okay. Do I have to put the little goddamn... Dr. Aris. Yeah, no criminal record. It's David Thorne. That was pretty simplistic. What do you... okay. Okay, well, it's not filling up, so I'm hoping that... yeah, coffee, sorry. I got distracted. I was trying to restock. Hopefully, we won't need to restock in the demo. Right, that's all the customers then. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Oh, there's a guy there. He's running towards us. Okay. That was a little bit goofy. Why would someone be running straight at the... and we're not reporting this? Someone just got mown down? We're fine with this? Okay. When the shift ends, open the email app. You must select the one suspect who best fits the profile of today's crime. After submitting your report, turn off the lights, lock the door, and go to sleep to save your progress. Okay. Well, we're not reporting that, obviously. Turn off the lights, eh? Close the door. Does that mean it's locked? No. It's just... Does this door need to be locked? I don't know. The day is over. Who was it? It was David Thorne. You have submitted your choice. Okay. And then go to bed. Oh, do we have to turn off the lights here as well? Wow. Your choice was... correct. Of course. I think all right, that was like the tutorial. If day 2, I think it needs to kind of spice things up a bit. It was fairly simplistic to, you know, say that it was that guy. He was the only guy that was overtly aggressive to us throughout the whole evening. And all his sort of statistics came through. Safety alert. Good work on your first night. No complaints, no issues. That's exactly what we like to see. Keep it up. Stay focused. Stay efficient. And we won't have any problems. All right. Robert, who I'm suspecting is my brother. So how was the first night? Any weird customers? I hope it wasn't too boring sitting there alone. Those late shifts can mess with your head if you're not careful. Make sure you're eating something. Just don't survive on coffee and crisps. Right. Armed robbery suspect. Convenience store in the South District was robbed. The clerk was pistol whipped but is stable. Suspect stole approximately $500 in cash. Suspect is likely in financial distress, unemployed or debt. Witness described the getaway vehicle as an old beater, rust damage or cheap model. Suspect has a history of assault or weapons charges. Scan everyone. Okay. All right. Will do. First of all, we'll turn on all the lights again. Yeah, I'm hearing noises from behind me, I think it is. And I'm hoping that kind of plays an element in this as well, because you've already got the kind of job simulator thing going on, which is fairly straightforward. Then you've got the kind of suspect list, which is nice in a way so far, but I hope it gets a little bit more complex. Ricky, do you know who I am? No. Good. I value my privacy. I hate these public places. People always asking for handouts. Well, you've clearly got a job then. You're not poor. I'll have 1 chocolate donut and 1 mango juice and 1 salt chip. Okay, that's a lot. 1 chocolate donut. Get that first. Chocolate donut. Salt chip. And before I give you your mango juice, I will investigate the car. So CCTV, B6C, yeah. Put that in there. Richard Gold. Gold, always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. He's a tech CEO, of course he is, but he does have a criminal record, which is interesting. So that's 689. 89. Punch the paparazzi photographer outside a restaurant. That's not our guy. All right, you're good to go, my friend. It was mango you wanted, right? I've got all the good stuff for you. That looks like mango. Mango. There you go. Tech CE, bro. See you later. Yeah, so you've got the simulating job thing. You've got the checking out the people. I think the other factor needs to be things happening outside this place. The weird shenanigans that go on. Samantha, sorry if I'm counting pennies. It's been a rough month. Ooh, interesting. This could be our person. Rent went up again. I might have to start sleeping in the library. I'll have 1 strawberry donut and 1 coffee. All right, strawberry donut. And then while we make you a coffee, I'm going to check you out. I'm going to check you right out. See, that look like an old banger? I mean, I can't see any rust or anything. But, okay. Let's see what we can see. Samantha Porter. Insurance expired. Large dent on the side door. That was probably for the first one. I probably should have looked at the notes. Always look at the notes. Right. Because there was probably a note on David Thorne that the front part of his car had a dent in it as well. But Samantha Porter. No criminal record though. Works night shift as a waitress. So, okay. I think you're clear. And it was the coffee, right? There you go. Oh wait, I forgot to ask for a water. Can you grab me one? Sure thing, Samantha. Sure thing. Oh, you little bitch. Oh. You ran off on me. I mean, I've got to respect the hustle. She's a waitress as well. You know what? You take your donut, you take your coffee. It's fine. It's fine, Samantha. Miller. Rough night out there, honey. Keep your head on a swivel. We got reports of some crazy stuff going down south. Stay safe. What are you, a reporter or something? I'll have 1 coffee and 1 cookie. All right. Get a cookie. You know the routine. I know the routine by now. Okay. CCTV. I don't. This is more of a pickup, right? It's not a banger. Let's put it in. See if there's any notes. Clean. Good. Blah blah blah. Marion Holt. Okay, Marion. See if you've got any convictions. Oh, she's a police officer. Right, so it's not you. Okay. No, that's why she was saying stay safe. I get it. Here's the boys and girls in blue. There was a door opening. Oh. Hello, sailor. Can I lock this door? I can't just have people wandering in and out as they please. Okay. Hi there. Gary. You gonna stare at me all night? I got enough of that from the cops. Just do your job. I'm not in the mood for conversation. I'll have 1 apple juice, 1 ketchup chip, 1 coffee, and 1 chocolate cookie. Wow. Okay, we're gonna leave the coffee to last. So 1 apple juice, 1 chocolate chip, 1 chocolate cookie. Okay, you get a chocolate cookie. And what was it? Ketchup chips. That's ketchup. And the drink? Apple juice. Okay. Apple juice. Down here, wasn't it? We'll make you a coffee. I'm not sure if there are any kind of repercussions of getting the orders wrong. Is that a banger? Let's see if there's any broken side window. Okay. Gary Vone. Does have unemployed, divorced, eviction notice filed last week, child support payments overdue. This could be our guy. I think it is. 554. Armed robbery, assault with deadly weapon, convenience store. Yeah, it's Gary Vone. All right. Well, here's a coffee, Gary. I'll see you in hell. Bye. Yeah, so how many... Was that all of the... I think we've got to stock up. How do we stock up on stuff? I'm trying to do the thing. Maybe I have to do it in between. Karen, I hope the coffee is fresh this time. Last week, it was lukewarm. Alright. I'm writing a review right now. Service is slow. Send. Wow, right in front of me, Karen. I'll have 1 coffee and 1 cookie. Alright. There's a cookie. I don't think I really need to... I don't think it's Karen. It's Gary Vone, but... Let's just see. Let's play the game. Smith. The OG of Karens. Oh, she does have a criminal record. Unemployed. No, hang on. There we go. No, food critic. That's why she was saying the whole thing about the slow service and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, it's Gary. Thanks. No weird shapes or silhouettes running after me this time? No? Was that it? Was there one more customer? I don't know. Yeah. The day is over. Who was it? It was Gary Vone. We've submitted Gary. Okay. Your choice was... correct. Great. Day 3. Okay, I hope the, I hope they come a little... I hope the criminals get a little bit more zingy now, you know? Boss, quick note. The morning shift reported some scratches on the back door. Probably just an animal trying to get at the trash. Just keep that door locked and ignore any noises. Focus on the customers. Hey, the doctors came by today. They've been vague about the timeline, which is never a good sign. I know I keep asking, but how's the money situation looking? I hate putting this on you. Well, our younger brother is very empathetic to our plight, even though we are apparently staying at our place of work for like the week. Residential break-in. Multiple homes in the East District were broken into over the past 48 hours. Entry point suggests someone with knowledge of alarm systems. Suspect likely a technical background, IT, security, electronics, history of property crimes or trespassing. Vehicle may contain tools or equipment not typical for their stated occupation. Suspect operates late at night. They're getting bolder. Find them before someone... Okay, that's a bit more information than what we're used to. So, yeah. We shall see. But... And what am I doing during the day as well? Am I like staying... I feel like I need to stack up. How am I stacking up? It said to click on the thing, right? It's not doing it. You can wait. I don't care. I need some more cups. Oh, you have to hold it down. I'm getting all my stuff. Yeah, I'm restocking. Right, we're good for another shift. Yes, Jesus. Sorry, I know it's late. Kids finally fell asleep and I need to escape for a bit. You ever just sit in your car in a parking lot just for the silence? No, because I'm not that far away from blowing my head off, but alright. I'll have one coffee and one chocolate cookie. Alright, chocolate cookie. Just restocked, fresh from the batch. One coffee. And while that's happening, we will see if you have an IT background. We will see if you are our suspect. ORS 40. Thomas Reed. Family stickers. Okay, nothing really. Doesn't say anything about any equipment. Can I... Actually, no, I can't. Thomas Reed. Married, father of 3. No criminal records. I don't suppose they have to have a criminal record, though, do they? I should be paying more attention to that, but I don't think you're our guy. Bye now. Hope the police reports don't come back seeing that there's a dead guy in a car in a parking lot somewhere, because that would be tragic. And the police going past. So the police are on the beat. Nice to know. I get the feeling that whoever's sending us these emails isn't part of the police force. Jenna, hi there. Long night at the hospital. I really need this. I'll have one water and one cookie. Okay. Getting the feeling that you're not our suspect. You're going to be a nurse or something like that. So if you drive off... Oh, wait, I forgot to ask for an apple juice. Can you grab me one? Yeah, maybe I'll do the thing before I grab that apple juice. We know what happened with the other person. Copy the plate. Jenna Holloway. Dent on passenger side door, but nothing about any equipment. Jenna Holloway. Nurse, yep, works double shift at the hospital, recently moved to the city. Yeah. Knew it wasn't going to be you, but you got to go through the checks, and you made me suspicious by asking me for water because I'm feeling now that you're going to just drive off, but you haven't. You're still there. Oh shit, what did you order, Jenna? Let me throw this away and find out what you ordered. I thought you just asked for a water, no? What did you ask for? One water and one cookie. Do I have to do it again? No? Oh, damn. That was water. One water, one cookie. Oh, man. I forgot what she wanted. What did you want? What was the extra thing you wanted? I thought it was water, but it's only... Oh. Salt chips. You want some? No. Ah, god damn. You want some? Was it mango juice? I'll give you mango juice. Yeah. Thanks. Jesus. Let's stock up on the mango juice and the apple juice. Running low on those things. Derek. You're open this late? Thank God, I've been debugging the same error for 6 hours. We could have our prime suspect here. I don't even want this coffee. I just needed to see another human being. I'll have one salt chip, one chocolate donut, and one mango juice. Alright, salt chip. One mango juice. That's apple juice. God damn it. And before we get your other thing, we drive off into the night, I'm just going to check your details. E3H9L9. Okay. Derek Simmons, laptop bag visible in back seat. Okay. Okay, Derek. And yeah, he's a software developer, works remotely for a big tech company, Night Owl, runs a coding blog, and he does have a criminal record. So let's see what that is. 201. Unauthorized access to computer systems details, access former employee's server after termination to retrieve personal files, no data stolen or damaged. Nothing about actually breaking and entering, but you're our main suspect at the moment, my friend. What was the other thing? Chocolate. Was that donut? No, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, alright, alright. Jeez. Sorry, Derek, but you're my main man at the moment. Dogs howling in the background. Chips. Do I get spicy chip, ketchup chip? No, they're good. Salt chip. Elena. You got a lot of cameras here. Must feel safe, huh? Hmm. Some people don't have that luxury. I'll have one spicy chip and one apple juice. Okay. Spicy. The spicy meatball is what you want. Right, we'll go check on. I have to go get the crisps from the other side of the facility. Okay. Alina Cruz. Toolboxes visible through window. Okay. Security technician, unemployed, divorced, former alarm system installer, laid off 6 months ago. Ah. And there is a criminal case file, 312. Yep. Trespassing, theft of property, caught on CCTV, entering a foreclosed home in West District, stole copper wiring. I think Elena is our gal. Derek, you're off the hook. What was it? A mango juice, was it? Apple juice. Okay. Sorry, Elena. My boss, in air quotation marks, will be seeing you shortly. I don't make the rules here. I'm just playing the game. You know, if I'm serving donuts and cookies and coffee at night, and I'm also vigilante man, then so be it. You know, so be it. Hi, sir. Victor, you know, I used to work nights too, back when I was in your age. Quiet gets you after a while, doesn't it? You start hearing things that aren't there. I mean, I'm hearing things. I'm hearing shuffling. I'm hearing dogs barking or wolves howling in the distance. Anyway, I'm in a hurry. Fish aren't going to catch themselves. I'll have one salt chip and one coffee. All right, one salt chip. One coffee. I know it's not you, but we have to do our checks. We have to be thorough, you know? He said something about fishing as well, which makes me think he's a Victor Marsh. Retired former electrician. Okay, early riser, goes night fishing at lake. Friendly, but talks too much. And you do have a file, Victor. So let's just check this out. Okay, so it's getting interesting in terms of the case files. Driving under the influence. No, he's not our guy. He's not our guy. It's Elena. It's Elena Cruz. But I like the fact now that it's starting to ramp up a little bit in terms of the difficulty, finding out who these people are. What did you want? Oh yeah, your coffee. Sorry. I keep on forgetting what the actual orders are. Come on now. Come on now. I think that was all of them, right? Yes, it was. It was Elena Cruz. Yep. Okay. Good night. Your choice was Rectamundo. All right. Day 4. Okay, this is a pretty long demo. Just as I says it. Just as I says it. Yeah, 3 days of the demo. I do wonder what will happen if you get the wrong person. Will there be repercussions on that scale of things? Well, there you go, guys. That was the demo for Is Guilty. I always like the job simulator type games where we're serving customers donuts or chips or sandwiches or kebabs. But added on to that, you've got the whole checking the systems, making sure you're catching the right person. It did seem, the only kind of drawback that I would say is that after the first day, I would ramp up the difficulty level as to who the actual person is. The first one, fair enough, because you're getting your bearings, you're finding out how to actually track them, how to put the number plate into the CCTV, that they've got case files. And you do need to read because, you know, if there's something like, oh, the car is rusty and whatnot, that will be on the personal notes. I didn't sort of see that in the first 2 days. But that is actually important to read because then you get your man. I felt that as we came into day 3, the difficulty was going up because 3 of the people were like electricians or had some kind of job in that world. So it was only kind of finding through Elena's bag, like she said that her bag was in her car and that she was a former person and she kind of broke in. So you do have to kind of cross-examine the details from the email from our mysterious benefactor, our new boss. Who is this person? On top of that as well, if the added element of this kind of paranormal stuff going on at the drive-thru will add to things. That could actually be quite a nice game that you have because then you've got stuff that you can do whilst inside, you're serving the customers. What I would add on to this would be ramp up the tension a little bit more. Maybe have a time limit onto how each person gets their order or they drive away. And whether you've got their number plate or not, you don't know, you've missed that information. That would be something quite pivotal, I think, that would give the player a bit more urgency. The bits where you have the kind of supernatural elements, i.e. the person running towards the window on the first night and then the person running past, came off a little goofy. So if the bit where, you know, the door opened and you saw someone come in, that was okay. But I think you need more of that type of thing going on in the background to make this a bit of a gem. So there you go. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Like or dislike the video. If you're new to the channel and you're liking the content, please do think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and I appreciate it immensely. I'll see you on the next one. Stay ghoulish. Bye.